Hey guys, welcome to Get It Done with Gabby. Making a last minute decision this morning while editing and decided I'm not going to film an intro. We're just going to get straight into things. So as you probably know by the title of this video, we are going to be cleaning out my fridge and my pantry today. Here is a little look at what we have going on in the fridge. It's not horrible, it's just dirty. It's like one of those things you always have to pull everything out and clean like once every few months. Just because things spill, goos happen, all that kind of jazz. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to pull everything out of the fridge, wipe everything down. I don't think there's many expired things in there. We're pretty good about keeping up on that, but we'll check everything just to make sure. And then we'll be moving on to the pantry, which is a whole thing. We are going to be moving all of these spices out into a different cabinet. I know I talked to you guys about that a few videos ago, but we're actually doing it today. So that is kind of what we have going on. So I'm just going to go ahead and start by taking absolutely everything out of the main section of the fridge just so I can easily access the shelves and get those all wiped down. So here's my fridge completely emptied out. As you can see, it just needs a good wipe down. It's not like super horrible like I said before, but definitely needs wipe down. I'm using this Mr. Clean all-purpose cleaner diluted with water. That's what I use to clean pretty much everything. I love this stuff. It works amazing. So now I'm on to sorting through things and just checking expiration dates and all of that good stuff and kind of just categorizing what I have laying out so I have a better idea of how I want to put things back in the fridge. So Parker woke up from her nap early this day while I was trying to get all this done, so she decided that she wanted to help me sort through all of the fridge stuff, so you'll see her cute little self helping me put things back in the fridge. Hello, welcome back. It's been about 2 weeks since I worked on the fridge. I did not get after footage of cleaning it because I hadn't finished the drawers when I stopped. So a couple things happened. I had surgery and I got sick, and so this just didn't get finished for a couple weeks, but we're back now. We're gonna finish the fridge. But before we do that, I need to do the pantry. I talked to you guys like at least 3 or 4 weeks ago about moving our seasonings into a different cabinet. Haven't done that yet. So we're gonna do that today, and then we're gonna do a full pantry reorganization. It just needs cleaned up because, you know, after using it for a while, it gets icky and just kind of messy. So we're just gonna pull everything out, go through stuff, and just make sure it is as organized as possible. And hopefully we'll have extra space now since I'm moving all of the seasonings out. So let's do that. Okay, here's what we're working with. Could be worse, could be better. So like I said, this is the whole section that's going to get moved out. So hopefully this gets all organized in a different area, and we have more space for things. Oh, things that were working from the last time. Having this up here for like granola and oatmeal stuff has been great, this little basket. And this basket for snacks has been great. As you can see, we're overflowing a little bit. And then this to contain rice and breads and grains, that kind of stuff, has also been working amazing. So we're gonna keep with that. They just might have a different location, or maybe not, depending on my laziness level. But the thing that was not working, as you can see, there's something else in it currently. I was using this for sweet potatoes, and just wasn't really working. It's not big enough for it, so we're probably gonna come up with a different solution for sweet potatoes, but we shall see. Okay, so the very first thing that I want to do is pull the spices out and handle this spice cabinet business, just so I have more room to work in the pantry. So let's pull the spices out. Okay, I feel like I've seen multiple comments telling me that expiration dates are suggestions. I don't necessarily feel comfortable with that idea, but what do you think of this? So my brother has these Mrs. Dash spices, and the expiration date on these are anywhere from 2014 to 2017. Thoughts? Is that too old? I'm very curious. Alrighty, so this is the cabinet we decided to put all the spices in. All of you guys had a lot to say, but most of you were like, do what Matt wants to do since he's the one who cooks, which is a fair point. So he wants them here. This is where they're gonna go. As you can see, we kind of already have like our main salt and pepper stuff here. The one thing I'm not sure about, obviously we have a ton of spices, so they're not all gonna fit like right here. So I'll have to move this stuff out as well. But I'm wondering if I should go get one of those like stair step things for the seasonings. I think right now we're just gonna put them in there and then, I don't know, wait a couple weeks and see if we need the steps. Or maybe I'll just get sassy and go get the steps today if like Target or Walmart or something has it. But anyway, that's kind of what I'm noodling. But I don't know if Matt will want the steps or he'll just want to be able to like see on top of them to see what all the spices are. I don't know. I'm not in charge here. I just realized I can move this shelf, so I'm wondering if I should move it down like a peg or two, just so the seasonings are down a little lower, because obviously, well, I guess how much space do we need to pull things out? Okay, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll wait till Matt comes back and see if he wants it down one shelf or not. I don't know. Alright, so I noticed some of these spice jars were running a little low, so I decided to go ahead and refill them. But let me know what you guys think about this, because this drives me absolutely crazy when I'm watching videos of people restocking their reusable jars and bins and all that, and they put new stuff on top of the old stuff. It makes me feel crazy because I'm like, oh my God, you're never going to use the bottom of that container ever. It's just going to keep getting older and older and older. So you'll see me here dump the old stuff out, put the new stuff in the bottom of the jar, and then put the old stuff back on top. Yes, it's an extra step, but like, don't you want to use up the old stuff before you start using the new stuff? Is that just me? I feel like I've only ever seen one other person do this. I saw it on the Danny Rearrange channel. If you don't know who she is, she's hilarious. Go check out her channel. But she's the only other person I've seen actually take the time to like dump the old stuff into a different bowl and then put the new stuff in. I don't know. It's such a pet peeve of mine. I don't know why it bothers me so much, but anyway, that's what I'm working on here. Okay, I have all the spices done, but here's what I've decided for the pantry. I don't think I want to take everything out, simply because I think my brother is going to be moving out in the next month or two, probably, maybe, I'm not sure. But I really don't want to like do a full reorganization just for him to pack everything up and disappear and then me have to do it all again. So the lazy side of me is just wanting to tidy things up so it's more functional. So that's what we're gonna do instead of taking everything out. I know that's not as fun to watch, but I feel like that's the better choice at this point in time. So I know before we got started in the pantry, I had mentioned a few of the things that were working really well in here, but as I'm going through, I'm just trying to make minor adjustments to things that weren't working super well or things that I think could just, work a little bit better placement wise. I know I shifted a couple of the buckets that I mentioned in the beginning. I shifted them more towards the center where you open the doors because we get into those buckets all the time. So it only makes sense for them to be in the more easily accessible areas. So I'm just kind of doing minor readjustments. And if you're noticing specific categories in multiple locations, like the cans, for example, are in a couple different places, that's because I'm trying to designate part of this pantry for my brother. Me and my family have taken up quite a large chunk of this pantry, so I try to carve him out a decent space for all of his stuff, but that's why there's like repeat items in different locations, just so that he knows he has a section where he can keep all his stuff. Okay, the pantry is finished. Now we are back to the fridge. I'm just gonna quickly tidy up like the main shelves, and then the only thing we have left to do for the fridge are the drawers. So we're gonna quickly get that done, and then we'll do some after shots of everything. Alright guys, and here's the final look at the pantry. I am so pleased with how this turned out. I actually did go ahead and do the top off camera. I just kind of rearranged everything and made it a little nicer and put the appliances that we use the least like in the way back. And then back in this corner is a lot of backstock and cooking stuff, just because we don't reach for those very often, and that corner is not exactly easily accessible, so we only go back there when we really need stuff. But then we have paper plates. This is my brother's little stash of things here. And then we have, let's see, we have granola and nuts. This ended up turning into more of a nuts area. I didn't realize Matt had been stashing all the nuts in here, so that's where those are. But then we also have my granola, some more backstock stuff like peanut butter, sauces, that kind of thing that we don't use a ton. And then all my little squeezy bottles that I use for Parker's smoothie stuff are back there. And then down here, we have the snack bin, which I pushed all the way to the side because I felt like it was more convenient to have the cans more accessible here than our vitamins. And then these are all like our cooking wines and sauces. And then we have a little protein station. Then we have more of my brother's stuff. And then, like I said, back over here is all like cooking materials and whatnot. This I didn't really do much with. This is all like shelf liner material, so that's just been staying there. Then we have the little kitty cat section. I don't know if I love this. I put the garlic in this little container and the little bagels were already in this. Whatever, we're trying it. And then we have all the pasta, rices, ramen stuff. That is all in here. And then we have pancakes, crackers, and a little bubble maker thing for Parker. And our final shelf, we have all of the cleaning stuff over here and under. I leave the oatmeal and peanut butter down here because Parker likes to get them in the morning so we can make oatmeal together. So I leave that down there for her. Then we have paper towels, chicken stock, chicken broth, white vinegar, trash bags, all that kind of stuff, extra water, and then my mop bucket. So yeah, that is how the pantry turned out. Much, much better than it was before. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, I would love it if you would consider subscribing, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!